Hello everybody and welcome to the first Halo Infinite update of 2024. 343 has published the very first changes to the game of the brand new year. The first update is to Ranked, and they have made some major changes. The changes are so big that if you play regular social-based playlists and now go into Ranked, you probably won't even recognize the maps. We've got changes to equipment, changes to the maps themselves, changes to the power-ups, and even changes to the weapons. It is 343's hope with this update to make the game feel more competitive as a whole. They also said a lot of these game modes hadn't been updated since the game first came out, and now that we're into the third year of Halo Infinite, they really needed to see some updates. Things that aren't in this blog that I wish 343 would have included are some new ranked playlists for the sake of variety. We haven't had new playlists in a while, so I was hoping we would see that. And if you live outside of America and you can't find games in ranked, there is no update about that either. Now, what did they change? First and foremost, if you want to see the changes yourself, you can go into custom games now, and the ranked version of the maps now have their own file names. It'll be like live fire ranked, and it'll have the ranked suffix on the end. They have also taken away most of the scenic dynamic objects. What are they, you might ask? Little boxes, little cones, tires. Those very small objects you would find on Halo maps. Because 343 was unable to fix desync with the current system they have, and it was greatly affecting the performance of the ranked playlist, 343 has decided to remove them all. They're still there in social non-ranked playlists, so don't worry about that. But all those little boxes you would desync if you jump on top of them have been taken away. Next up, we have equipment. And typically when you pick up equipment on Halo Infinite, it'll instantly start respawning. You'll have the little blue circle, they'll go all the way around, and it'll respawn in say 30 seconds to a minute. Now, in Ranked, it will not respawn unless the piece of equipment has completely been used. I've seen some clips of it not working as intended. For example, the grapple hook on Argyle does not respawn at all. 343 is aware of it, I'm sure they'll fix it. Just a heads up, if you're playing, you might run into this. Now, every single map has seen changes to make it more competitive, more balanced, and more fair. The competitive team over at 343 has been working on these changes for a very long time. With that said, this is everything you need to know. Solitude, the Plaza remake. The shock rifle has replaced the sniper rifle. I don't necessarily agree with this, as 343 themselves said this is to stop games snowballing. However, I think the shock rifle is easier to use, which is going to make the issue worse. They also changed some of the hills for King of the Hill. Live fire, this saw the most changes. All the little sandbags and all the little crates have been removed. An active camo has replaced the overshield, and they've added a second power up, the quantum translocator. Something you should note is all shotguns have been removed from the map. Next up we have the pit. The heat wave has been replaced with a bulldog, and there's a sandwich on the ground. The needle was taken away, the drop wall was removed, and the jump up crates that you had at flag have been moved to the other side. Next up we have Aquarius, one of my favorite maps. Overshield has been moved to where shotgun was. The two thruster packs, they're on either side, are now top mid. The heat wave is bottom mid, and dynamo grenades have been replaced with plasma grenades. Streets also saw some pretty major changes, with the Stalker rifle spawn, which was typically given to one side straight away, has been moved to the red room area. This means they still get it, but they have to fight a little more for it. The rocket launcher has been removed with an active camo. It will spawn 30 seconds into the game starting. Aside from that, numerous pieces of equipment have been rotated around and changed, image on screen here, and the bandit rifle they added on B stairs going into the arcade area has been taken away completely. Finally, we have Argyle and Recharge. Argyle didn't have all that much changed. The sniper rifle now spawns at 2 minutes 30 instead of 2 minutes. The two sidekicks on the maps have been replaced with disruptors, and the bandit Evo spawn has been removed. As for Recharge, the repulsor is gone, the needler is gone, and that spot where the grapple shot spawns, you can't respawn there anymore. Across the board, some really good changes. Some I disagree with a lot. The shock rifle on Plaza, aka Solitude, is a big one for me. I think it's going to make games snowball a lot more, and I honestly think 343 is going to revert that one. As I've said numerous times, Halo Infinite Ranked is the most popular playlist, so no surprise it's getting a big refresh. In other news, the new networking test that 343 is eventually going to roll out to the whole game concluded today, and 343 has asked for extra feedback. Unisec has specifically said that now the playlist is gone, it was out for such a long time, have your thoughts changed at all? So that's going to be tomorrow's video. With all of that said, we are entering the third year of Halo Infinite. I would expect the game to change a lot this year. Season 6, 7, and 8, brand new ranked playlists, brand new experiences, and I'm sure on a technical level, the game is really going to transform. So thank you all for watching. If you play ranked, let me know what you think of these changes down in the comments below. It is the first update of 2024, and I would expect in the next couple weeks, things are really going to step up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.